What's good? What's good with it, YouTube? Back again with another video. I know I've been going for a very long time. Finals kicked my butt. Just trying to get, finished with this semester. Kicked my butt. But I'm back. So that's lit. I'm in good graces. God has kept me safe. So that's always great. But let's get straight into today's video. Today's video, I just wanted to talk about everything that has been going on in the NBA up to this point. Well, probably in the last month. I just want to talk about everything, especially the biggest thing that happened yesterday: Steph Curry breaking his three-point record. Nigga shoot a lot of threes. But to say he did it in how many games was it? Like 789, I think it was. That's tough. He is now, if he wasn't before, the greatest shooter of all time, and not just because he broke the record, but I feel like because he did it in such a shorter amount of time while being extra efficient. Because I believe he shoots like 42% from the three-point line for his career. That's wild. And to say he did it in the 700 game mark, and Stephen Curry is only 32, 33 years old. He has a lot more time left, so I wouldn't be surprised if he finishes his career with 4,000 threes made, or at least 3,500 plus threes made in his career. And I don't think nobody will break that record soon. Well, maybe with the way people shoot now and the volume that people shoot now, it's probably going to get broken sooner than we think, maybe. But if he gets to that 4,000 mark, I believe, I don't think nobody's going to get there anytime soon. But other than Curry, the highest topic besides that has been the trades. December 15th is here, and it means a lot of people are probably going to be on the move. I feel like people will get traded, but one thing I hope that this isn't just smoke screens. I hope people aren't just breaking up names like Miles Turner, Sabonis, Ben Simmons, Karis LeVert, Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum. Like, they just naming people. I saw a report that said Jaylen Brown might be on the move. It just reports everywhere. I saw a report that De'Aaron Fox might be on the move. So this trade period, it seems like it might be one of the best ones in recent history. I hope we see people get traded, especially whatever's going on in Indiana. I hope they tear that thing down. But they have been playing better ever since, the news came out that they're trying to break it up. Sabonis is probably going to be the first one going because he has the most trade value. I do believe that Karis LeVert is going to be going. Miles Turner seems like he wants to be going the most after what he said came out, that they just view him as a glorified role player. And I don't even feel like that's a problem. Like, as Pee Wee the Plug says, the whole league is full of role players. Everybody plays a role, and it's not that many, superstar transcendent talents in the NBA. Everybody might think so, and that's a good thing for everybody to think, but everybody is not a superstar. Most people, well, more than half of the league are role players. So I don't think he, maybe he feels like there's another gear he can get to, and that's great. But other than that, he wants to get out of there. With the Portland situation, they need to tear that up. It hasn't worked. CJ and Dame, they just haven't worked together, and I feel Portland, it's hard to come around a superstar like Damian Lillard, and they probably just don't want to just give him away, even though whatever they get back, they're going to make sure they get a haul back for return. But maybe they haven't had a superstar, a real superstar in a minute. LaMarcus was there, Brandon Roy was there. His career got cut short because of injuries, and maybe they like, okay, we got Damian Lillard. We're gonna try to keep him for as long as possible, no matter what, because we might not get that, transcendent player again. And I understand that, but it's just not working. The pairing with him and CJ is just not working. CJ has to go. I feel like they should just blow it up, because if CJ goes, whatever they get back is not going to put them in championship contention. I don't care what it is. It's just not going to put them in championship contention. And I feel like they just need to go ahead and suppress it. Just go ahead and get CJ out, get Dame out, just start over. Whatever you get for Dame, like, you could get a Jaylen Brown for Dame. Jaylen Brown and probably Robert Williams and some more people and some more pieces. You can get a Ben Simmons. I don't know if they want Ben Simmons, but you can get these type of players for him. But we'll see what Portland wants to do. Another, trade situations that I feel like needs to happen is De'Aaron Fox. He gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get up out of Sacktown. Not it. Sacktown ain't it. Their whole organization has been booty ever since, the start of, I wouldn't even say the start of the 2000s. Just these past probably 15 years, that organization has not been it, and I feel like they need to restart, because with drafting De'Aaron, he was your best player for these past couple of years. Then you're gonna go get Tyrese, which wasn't a bad pick. I feel like him and Tyrese can coexist. That's cool. But to go and get Davion Mitchell at the same position, what does that do for y'all? Then y'all still got Buddy Hield on the bench. He need to get out of there. Marvin Bagley, he doesn't even play like that. Y'all need to get him out of there, and y'all need to get De'Aaron out of there. Just start over from scratch. Hopefully, y'all could be bad enough to, get a top 5, top 10 pick, and, just keep building up on that draft equity. And another person that's going to get traded that I'm glad is probably Jeremy Grant. He took a chance on himself and he won. He went to Detroit, became a bigger player than what he was, and just put up his stock tremendously. Oh, I hope I'm saying this now. Y'all know my favorite team is Chicago. I hope somehow, some way, we can get him to Chicago unrealistically without giving up a lot. I know it sounds crazy, but I just hope the Pistons just like, you know what, we suck. We ain't gonna try to take nothing crazy from y'all. Just give us. Okay, one thing about me being a Bulls fan is that we have Kobe White and that we have Ayo Dosunmu. My thing is, has Ayo showed us enough in these 20 games that he's played to be like, okay, he can be that second string point guard with Caruso that comes off the bench and will be okay. Because Kobe offers microwave scorer, and that's really it. I ain't gonna say that's really it, but like that's his strongest aspect is microwave scorer. But in Ayo's case, Ayo can distribute, he can play make, and he can score, and he plays defense. He's long. He's a big point guard. So I really want to see, I really would want to just like take this year, but we can't even do that because they probably gonna be out the trade market. So I really want to see, like, can Ayo show us enough to where we can be like, okay, we can give y'all Kobe White and somebody else in a pick for Jeremy Grant, or we can give y'all that for another player. Like, what the Bulls need right now is a solid forward, Because Vucevic, we can't be mad at Vucevic because he doesn't rebound the ball as well as we want him to, or he doesn't play defense, or he doesn't block shots. He didn't do that when he was in Orlando. He grabbed more balls, but like that whole defensive thing that us Bulls fans was like, dang, Vucevic don't play no defense. They just be coming in the paint. He ain't do that anyway, so we can't really expect him to come to a new city and just be like, well, I never really played defense before, and I never was really a paint presence. Let me just turn into that. So I do feel like we need a big four, not Like he could just be there. He can score. We don't really need scoring in that aspect, but who wouldn't want Jeremy Grant? You can't call the Bulls and be like, "Hey, you want Jeremy Grant?" We say, "No, we got no score. Hang up." No, but Jeremy Grant is a very versatile player. You know, he runs the floor. Him and Zoe and Zach Zoe and Zach just on that fast break would be crazy. You know, he can facilitate. He can also drop a 25, 30 piece, and I feel like he will be another body we can put in that paint where it just won't be easy. Another player I feel like we can get is Kyle Anderson. You know, I just got done watching Pee Wee the Plug video, and he traded Kyle Anderson to the Bulls. Kyle Anderson would be a good fit too for us. You know, a big four who's there. You know, that's another body, so everybody just can't just drive in the paint on the Bulls. And Kyle Anderson, a lot of people might not think he's as good as he is, but he is very good. And if we can get some bonus, you know, I wouldn't be mad. Put some bonus right in there, give them all our chips. That means we going all in. We going there for a championship right now. But another thing for me was when Miles Turner was on the trade block, and I saw a lot of people on Twitter asking, "Is Vucevic or are the Bulls really sold on Vucevic?" And I love Vucevic. Vucevic is a great player to me. But if the Bulls called, not the Bulls, if the Pacers called the Bulls and said, "We'll give you Miles Turner for Vooch," or just a swap. Not even that wouldn't make no sense for the Pacers, would it? Nope. Just say somehow the Pacers called the Bulls and was like, "Do you want Miles Turner?" I don't think people should like be well, Miles Turner is exactly what we need, but we love Vooch so much. I just don't want to just push Vooch to the side like that. But if it was me and the Pacers said, "We'll give you Miles Turner for Vooch and a pick or Vooch or something," I'm taking that. I'm not gonna lie. But the only reason is because Miles Turner can do what Vooch does, but he adds the best shot blocker in the league, plus one of the best rebound. I ain't gonna say one of the best rebounders. But he'll grab boards. But our main thing is that defense. We need that paint presence for our team, because a lot of times when we give up leads or we're getting a close game is because they just go to the paint. There's nobody there to stop them. So, oh dang, I don't know how I got in to talk about the Bulls that long. That's crazy. I done turned into Kenny. That's why. But that's the end of the video, y'all. I'm glad to be back. How long was I going? Like a week or 2 weeks? I'm glad to be back in my element. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow. Let's get right. We out.